students, I'm going to give you a little tutorial so you can identify easily the chemical functions of a compound. The first one of them would be the oxides. Oxides are going to be identified because they are going to end with the element O, which is oxygen. Another thing that you need to consider on this type is that they are going to have maximum 2 elements. If you see that you have in your compound involved more than 2 elements, then you can say that you're not talking about an oxide. Alright? Now, in oxides we can have 2 types. The first one of them would be the metallic oxides. Metallic oxides can easily be identified because they are going to have a metal in the beginning. And you know that it is a metal because they are going to be part of the cations. If it is part of an anion, then you can say that you have the other type, which are the anhydrides. What happens with the name? The metallic oxides are going to start with the name of the metal. In here, remember that you must consider if it has a variable oxidation number or not, and then you're going to write the word oxide. Both oxides are going to end with the word oxide. Remember that. Now, the anhydrides are going to use the prefix of number. The prefix of number is mono, di, tri, etc. Remember also that the only one that uses the prefix mono is oxide, like monoxide. The next chemical function that you can find are the hydroxides. The hydroxides are going to be identified because they are going to end with the combination OH. Both capitals. And in here, in the name, they are going to start as well with the name of the metal, where you need to consider if they have a single oxidation number or a variable oxidation number, and then you're going to write the word hydroxide. You can identify with the name. If it says hydroxide, then you can say automatically that you're talking about a hydroxide. The next chemical function will be the hydrides. The hydrides are going to be identified because they are going to end with hydrogen. And in the name, they are going to end with the word hydride. In here as well, they are going to start with the name of the metal, where you need to consider if it has a variable oxidation number or not, and then you write the word hydride. The next chemical function are the acids that are going to be identified because they start with hydrogen. And in here, we're going to have 2 different types. The first type are the Hydra acids. The Hydra acids are identified because they are going to have hydrogen plus an anion. And an anion means that they don't have oxygen. And the other type would be the Oxyacids. In this case, it's not named anion, it's oxyanion, because it is going to include oxygen. In the Hydra acids, we're going to start with the prefix hydra, then the anion that is combined, and that anion is going to end with the suffix -ic. And then we're going to write the word acid. The oxyacids, we're going to start with the name of the oxyanion. And if the oxyanion ends with -ite, I'm going to change it to OUS. And if it ends with -ate, then I'm going to change it for IC, ic. And then I'm going to write as well the word acid. The last chemical function would be salts. In salts, we're going to identify them because they are going to start with a cation that is different from hydrogen, of course. We're going to have as well 2 types. The first type are the halide salts. In this case, it's the same situation as in acids. The halide salts are going to be made with an anion without oxygen, and the oxysalts are going to be made with an oxyanion. What happens with the name? In the halide salts, we are going to start also with the name of the metal, where we need to consider if it has a variable oxidation number or not. And we're going to write the name of the anion, but that anion is going to end with the suffix "ide." Okay, so every time that you see something that ends with "ide," that is not oxide, then you're going to be talking about a halide salt. Now, the oxysalts, it is going to start with the name of the metal, where you need to consider if it has a single oxidation number or a variable oxidation number, and then you're going to write the name of the oxyanion, which ends either in "ite" or "ate." And that will be it. So I hope that this helps you a little bit to understand this better, and see you next time. Bye-bye.